So since we got the RV on this long trip, we decided to use everything on the trip, including our griddle, which we knew nothing about. I didn't know I had to season the griddle, and I just used it without seasoning it. So what happened? Rust developed. Well, now I have to remove the rust, and ever since I got my Blackstone griddle for my birthday, I know what I'm doing now. So join me in cleaning my little RV griddle, and I'll show you how I season it. I will be cleaning it with these grill cleaning bricks that I got from Amazon, and these stainless steel scrubbers that I got from the Dollar Tree, and my handy dandy gloves. So I'm supposed to heat up the surface to get all the rust soft, and then I'm going to put some grapeseed oil and start the scrubbing process. It's sort of a messy process, but this is what happens when you don't do your homework before. So after the surface is hot, you take off the fire and you continue doing this basically. So after you use the brick, you're going to want to wipe this down and do it again. You're going to have to do this several times before we get the surface back to its normal self. A lot of work, so
yeah,
do it right the first time so you don't have to go through this. Yeah. So I can start seeing here the change in the surface, and that's what I want to see. So back to the brush. Get all the ends, including this area here, because you're going to season that area. The whole purpose is that we're going to season the entire griddle so it becomes a non-stick surface. And what I created was a stick surface. And we go back, same thing over again. You may want to clean up the brick a little bit because it gets pretty gross. Do not use water on the griddle. That was my big mistake.
Looking brand new. Looking like
Yeah.
Basically how we had it before.
Yeah. I'll do it one more time.
Alright.
Just to really try to even this out.
Got the color back.
Yeah.
You broke through that rust. It's surface rust, but that was a good layer.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. But all this could be avoided if
We did it right from the beginning.
yeah. Like my Blackstone.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a clean surface now. There's no more rust on there. When I did get my Blackstone, they advised me to wipe it down with a damp paper cloth, paper towel. So I'm going to do that now to remove all of the scrubbing material. To try to clean it up as much as I can of all that stuff. So we have a clean griddle and we are going to season it now. We're going to wait until the griddle gets really hot and you will see it starting to change color up on the top. And what I used was grapeseed oil that I used for my Blackstone, and we spread it and spread it all the way around, including the outside of the griddle. Inside, make sure that you do it, and you're going to do this process like 4 times. Sometimes it could be more. With my Blackstone I did it like 8 times. So be patient and it'll all look beautiful. You'll see. Okay, I'm using grapeseed oil and I'm and I will just all the way around. And be careful you don't get burned, because you will be thinking of me for a long time.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess you can use any kind of oil, or is it, or should
any kind of oil that is high heat. So grapeseed oil is one, avocado oil is another, canola oil is another. But if you look at Blackstone, they use any kind of oil. So you wait. And you do it again. Until you start getting this type of blackness on it. So it's going to go from a rust color to like a black color. Griddle, the better it is, and it will get seasoned eventually. The whole idea is after you use it, you clean it without water. So you'll use a spatula like this. Obviously you'll So you just scrape all the food into that little hole. Then you wait until it cools down. You get a paper towel, you wipe it, all the stuff off, and you re-season with the grapeseed oil. And you remove this little thing, because this is where all the grease is going to come. And I put tinfoil, but obviously it's not working too well because it gets stuck. I wish they would come out with a little cup. The Blackstone has a cup and it's awesome. So as you can see, it's starting to season. I just want to make sure you understand that this section here is the hottest spot of your griddle. So whatever it is that you're starting to cook and you want to sear real quick, this is where you want to have it. It's starting to move around, so it's a good sign. So it's still smoking a little bit. I'm gonna put the oil again. This is round 3 of the seasoning. So as you can see, it is getting bigger, and I'm already on number 7. So it takes a while for that to happen. And that's what you want to happen to the entire griddle. So it's a process. We're on like 8 now. And I may stop right here and just continue seasoning it as I use it. Now remember, the whole idea is when you cook and you clean everything off, re-season the whole griddle again with the same oil and leave that little remaining oil there so that it doesn't rust.